Hi everyone, it's Matt. So I'm just up at the allotment and I was inspired by Sally's introduction to camera trapping video and bought myself a camera trap. From that I found out that I had some hedgehogs living here. Here's the footage. Pretty cute. So it's National Hedgehog Awareness Week and I wanted to make a video about how I'm being a little bit more friendly towards hedgehogs living in my allotment. And so their numbers have plummeted by 66% over the last 13 years, so they're not having a great time. So anything that we can do around the garden to help with this is going to be massively beneficial. Let's see what we can do. A pile of logs is a great way to attract hedgehogs to your garden. They'll use it to hibernate, to breed in, and to forage for insects that are living in the rotting material. A pond is a great thing to have in your garden. It provides hedgehogs with a ready supply of water all year round. It provides insects, but if they fall in, they need a little beach area to get out of. So here's some rocks that I've put in. To attract even more insects into your garden, you can sow a wildflower meadow. Try to have an overgrown section in your garden. It can provide nesting sites, hibernation sites, as well as places to find insects. It can be really tempting to use slug pellets on your plants, but these chemicals build up inside hedgehogs after they've eaten a few that have been killed by slug pellets and eventually kill them. If you go to the website Hedgehog Street, they have lots of great ideas for controlling slugs in an environmentally friendly way. Open compost heaps are a great place for hedgehogs to come and forage for insects. They'll hibernate in here, they'll nest in here, they'll sleep in here. And so mine's got slatted sides, so it's nice and open. And I've left a little gap here so they can get in and out. It's not so much of a problem here, but if you have a garden with a fence, try putting a hole in the bottom of it. This can allow hedgehogs to move from garden to garden each night. Hedgehogs might use the home to sleep during the day, they might nest in here, they might also breed and have young, so it's important that we put it somewhere where it's not going to be disturbed and reduce the chances of any predators getting into that nest. There's lots of different ways that you can get a hedgehog home. You can buy one pre-made online, you can make a really simple one out of an upturned box with a tube going into it. You can build one out of untreated wood, but what I'm going to do today is build one just out of the bits that I've got around the allotment. Here's the beginning of my hedgehog home. You'll want to lift it off the ground, so I've just used 2 bits of wood to lift the base off the ground. So next, the base. So that's the base in place. I've built up the sides using some bricks and some stones. For bedding, you might want to use some dried leaves or some hay, but I haven't got any of that, so I'm just using some cardboard that I've shredded up. This is the entrance into the home, so this is a tube about 30 centimetres long, about 13 centimetres wide, and this will stop any predators getting in. And so finally, I've just put a roof on top of it, and this should keep it dry, but also stops predators from getting in, and that's why I've put some bricks on top of it. And I'm also going to train my wildlife camera on it just to see if any hedgehogs do use it, and if not, I might change the design a little bit. You can make a specialised feeding station for them, and there's plenty of designs to do this online, and this just stops any animals such as foxes from eating the food. And finally, it's great doing all these things, but you've got to make sure that the hedgehogs are able to get to your garden in the first place. So it's important to talk to your neighbours and see whether they're able to put any holes in their fences to allow hedgehogs through. So I'd really recommend going to the Hedgehog Street website. They have lots more information on there about hedgehogs and what we can do to help them.